is everyone seated? Everyone loves a good martial arts movie. Who doesn't love Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Jet Li? We don't want to forget Lucy Liu. But our own champion is Eric Golden. He will show us just a few of his many techniques that are so simple anyone can do them. Please welcome Eric Golden and the Ninjas.
It's an honor to be here. I hope everybody's comfortable and enjoying the show. You have no idea how hot it is in these things. First thing we do, give you some ideas of things out there. One of the biggest things I've done for a long time, a part of my life, is training military, foreign officials, agencies here and abroad, and everybody trains quite a bit on how to shoot targets, moving targets. The biggest problem a lot of agencies had was about being able to draw their weapon and fire when they're being grabbed, being tackled, things of those natures that usually play a part. If it was easy for us to walk around all day for people who are scary out there, then we have to figure that idea. Having a concealed weapon, you would think that you have the edge because you have a weapon on your hip. That doesn't guarantee you the opportunity to draw that weapon. We're going to start off with showing you a couple close quarter movements of body contact. We're going to go to a couple other weapons to give you some idea. And I got something really cool. I'll explain to you the traditional aspects of it at the end, but it's going to be great for husbands and wives out here. So I'll show you that. First thing you can idea about creating space. A lot of times somebody comes up placing their hand on you. The concept usually in fights with a free hand or anything from here of getting hit when you're touched is to aggressively swing or forcefully stop. That's actually the wrong aspect. That's called entertainment. Everybody knows what MMA is, sports you see on TV?
Yes.
Yeah. I heard crickets in the back. Well, one of the things about being touched, you want to be able to stop the immediate contact first before you even worry about this. Usually when people get grabbed or they're going to get from behind or in the front, their fear factor rises. Oh my God, what happened? And they focus on how can I stop all of this when that's not needed. As soon as a person touches you, right from here, a simple little pinch under the arm will control that. If something came up with the grab right here, right left, I would basically grab the finger, utilizing my body as the weight trigger. Right from here, you have total control. This person's not going to, you want to move? Just from a finger. You would say, okay, well, what happens if someone comes up and grabs you around your waist? Oh, come in from here. Usually in MMA, they try to back up and sprawl. Simple thing, a pinch. Now, for ladies, if you have that controlled pinching from here, you can grab the testicle. Don't be greedy, grab one. Now, when you come up from here and you got that control, what's happening? Now you can control your opponent. And what's great about the distance from being behind is what? Also, a lot of times when you worry about somebody grabbing you, the first thing a lot of people do is they try to go for the weapon. That's going to let the person know that you have a weapon, wherever you carry it. So if you're going to try to draw it, what are they going to do? Now, I'm from New Jersey. All right? That's like Juarez with no palm trees. They go for your weapon, now you have trouble. If the person grabs around your body, you have to create space. What's near my hand? Every place I go, women laugh. I don't know why. Well, right from here, you have this and you have this. If you can create the space by that pinch, now you can draw your weapon. If you grab from behind, same thing. Going for your weapon, you may get hit, taken down, or you go for that weapon right away. Right from here, how do you grab? You have a finger. Just control, look how that person moves. I don't. That's what you want, control. When you have that finger to pull back, you're going to have that control. Now, guess what? You can draw your weapon and shoot. Does everybody kind of understand the concept?
Yes.
Yes. Ninjutsu was not designed to see who's stronger, how can I take a person out. and the best way, and have my picture taken. It's designed to look like the coward. It's designed to look like the frail one, because you actually have better control of a human being who is going to attack you if he's touching you than if he's further away, because you don't know what he may have. Okay? Now, if you want to draw that person who's like, oh, no, please, they get empowered. One of the things I did with a program called WAR, Women Against Rape, a lot of times, this was interesting. A woman who was a second-degree black belt, I talked to a young lady, she's about 26, and this was years ago, was raped brutally. And the first mistake she did was, the guy came to talk to her, and she got into a fighting stance. The guy came up, that was it, done. But women, you have a lot more power if a man is going to approach you. A, you're a woman, you have features. Now, there's no children in the audience, is there? Okay, I'm going to use some words. Usually, when you have a situation and a person is going to approach you in a rape situation, they come up and grab you from here, by relaxing, turning to the person and telling them what you would like to do to them in a very R-rated way. That changes the mindset. If somebody aggressively wants to rape you and you put up a fight, that enrages them more because they don't want to be heard, seen, or caught. They're going to take you out as quickly as possible. But if you say, oh, hi, can I touch you here? I got my card over here. The mind changes. Now, what's available to you?
Everything.
Eyes, throat, groin, skin, fingers. Don't think that you have to be, oh, I can draw fast. I can do, no. Because the reality of situations is, I love guns, I go shoot all the time. But it doesn't change the fact that I have to draw. And when you're grabbed, you need that opportunity. Let's step it up a little bit. I'm going to show you something about some knife weapons. No, they're not real. Corley wouldn't let me. In knife fighting situations, a lot of times people have the perception of, you've seen self-defense classes, they'll say someone's going to stab you, and you come and grab the arm. Well, that's great, I grabbed the arm, but I got caught. Or they'll try to aggressively move aside and grab the arm, you're still going to get caught. It's like football. When the quarterback throws his arm, it's at its weakest point. If it's close, it's hard to injure that arm. So if you can get the person to swing the arm out wide enough, you have pen, glasses, a lipstick. All you need to do is catch the fingers with a jagged edge if you happen to carry a knife. We're in the Southwest, I think most people carry knives. Okay, so you have a knife. Not saying it's as big as this one, but you have a knife using the bottom of your knife also as much as the blade. So you come up from there, hit the blade upward. Keep your arms close to you. Don't let your arms be out to get cut. All right? Also, a little exercise. Everybody, if you practice this little drill here, and make it.
Whoa, hey.
They disappeared.
See that?
Whoops.
I did go. You okay? You all right? I didn't do that. I hope she's okay. One of the things about knife, if you practice the drill up and down and making an X, if you have a knife situation, the person wants to stab from here. Practice moving. You're using your hand front, ready? Go. That's a cut. Once you back up and you're taking the force of the person's arm, which expedites how you touch. So the person moves in from there, knife's out. Hit. No. So, also, outside swing. Right? Made in China. When you move to cut, the force of his arm, the motion of my hand, will place the cut. Same thing, once you make that connection inside their arm, they will release the weapon. Then you have to cut. My favorite weapon the fin. It's bladed. You trim the blades, snip them off. Now you have multiple blades. What's nice about this, I'll show you example. Somebody comes and hit, same thing. A snap. Now, the bottom, same thing. When I'm striking, I'm going to the throat. I'm coming back across the eyes. Using the handle, right from here, you have control. Pulling on your weapon. Now, this could be a cell phone. This could be a watch in your hand. A pair of glasses. Resting against the Adam's apple, I can press and close my hand like so. Items that you carry on your person, you can utilize to trade space so that way you can draw your weapon. Because you know, if somebody attacks you, it's okay to shoot them, right? I didn't say that, I'm just saying.
Yes.
So in that, you have that opportunity. Sorry, I'm talking fast. I am limited time. So this is a training. You saw me walking around with my katana. Unfortunately, we can't practice all the time like they did hundreds of years ago. I would have very limited amount of students. So thanks to technology, they invented something that makes it easier to train. Now, please remember also that this represents a sword. So you're not going to bludgeon somebody to death repetitively. It only takes one cut. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Going back to what I said about husbands and wives. If there are some situations you cannot resolve, I'll be happy to let you know where you can purchase these. It helps to train. The great things about hand weapons is it's an extension of your hand. It helps you with posturing and moving your footwork to get you to have better angles on your opponent. Two, it helps for you to focus on hitting your opponent as opposed to worrying about getting hit. If you take a weapon out of the hand, people usually get a little nervous. Oh, I think I'm going to get hurt. What if I can't hit him? What if he hits me? You put a weapon in their hand, they forget about that. They want to go right away to hit. I like the sound. So, it makes training a little bit easier. I have many people do this and they don't get hurt. So, it's an instrument to help train. Any questions? You'll never know. Now, we have some Q&As. One, I don't know if they told you, but certain seat numbers got picked to come up here and do something with me. What's all the grumbling? Oh, I apologize. It's not this group. It's another show. I'm sorry. I thought this was an interactive group.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So, what would you say? I had my hair longer just a little bit more, and somebody came up and grabbed it and pulled over this way and pulled me.
That's
I
fine.
really couldn't reach. I really couldn't do anything, and like it was good.
I hear your question, and that's not true. You couldn't reach. Reason why, pretend I have hair, red
The other
hair.
way. He's in front of you, and he's dragging with your head over, pulling you.
When a person grabs your hair, all you have to do is grab their hand, place it hard, grabbing the wrist. That way, watch when he pulls. My hand grabbing his wrist locks it in place, and it stops the hair from being pulled. So when you grab the hair and you place your hands around the wrist, he pulls. And what's great about this is where are you going? With him, right?
Right.
So I move, where's my hand? And his eyeballs. Now, if you do it right, you'll feel the squishy stuff come out. I'm just saying, that's what I heard.
Well, just saying, it was like 2 years ago, and it was very scary.
Yes, it is.
Like, big guy, I wasn't big.
Anything that you're unprepared for that happens, it will be very frightening and scary. And it will last with you a long time. So the thing is, our motto is, it's better to be prepared for nothing than unprepared for something. And when you only limit yourself feeling that you're secure in one thing, you're creating a lot of weaknesses for yourself. Because there's never enough you can do. You constantly have to enrich and enhance your knowledge for your self-protection. Let's see, anybody else have any fears? Any questions? Yes, sir.
Better to break the finger or just end it?
Well, that depends on your mood. One of the best things to understand about self-protection is knowing when you have, it's not about this person attacking you. The norm is everybody has fear for this object. What are they going to do to me? Oh my goodness, they grab me. This, whatever goes through your head. Because you're thinking about them. And what do you get when you think about it? There you go. If you're only concerned about yourself, you have focus. If you're concerned about how you control your movements, you have control and focus. That emanates outward in anything we do in life, correct? That's how it works to protect yourself from a person. You don't worry about the person throwing a punch. Throw a punch. You don't have to worry if you have control of yourself. You don't have to feel unpowered to forcefully control something that you may lose. That person doesn't exist. You have to change your perception on how you control. A person can rush you real fast. That was not worrying about what they're going to do to you. That was worrying about how can I move quicker? How can I hit faster? That's self-control. That's what martial arts offers. Now, we're not a sport. We're only about combat. Combat is yourself. Everything else isn't an issue. Who else has a question? Want to hear the crickets again? Crickets? Yes.
When are your classes?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. All day, all night. And then we have different programs. We have, amongst you in this show, there's other ninjas. You just won't know who they are. You know what they look like. But they vary in all ages. I have families. I have a lot of professionals. I teach privately, small groups of 20. I don't offer to the public because I don't like terrorists or gangsters. So I keep it private. People are professional. People who have a need to want to have self-protection. Everybody good? Yes, young lady in the black. That smile, your hand. Oh, that's my wife, I'm sorry. Hi. Any questions? Okay. Anybody else? Again with the crickets. I think we need some coffee beans. It was an honor. Thank you for your time.
If anyone's interested in learning these many more techniques, please be sure to pick up one of Eric's flyers on the back table. Okay, we have some more door prizes. See things going on back here, we'll just wait until. It was my job to provide the comic relief. Do I have my door prize ninjas here anywhere? Okay, for this next prize, you must be over 21 years old. If you are here with a parent or guardian, you have to give it to them. We have a party basket designed by a high caliber lady, features white wine, a candle, and those yummy steak and grilling rubs. And our number is 636807. Okay, this is a great prize, certificate for a safe concealed carry class, donated by the Southwestern Academy of Firearms Education, Larry Foster and Coralie Carrier. Six three six 786. Okay, we have a large khaki safe bag, range bag by Safeguard, donated by SDZ Holsters. It's roomy with lots of compartments for your stuff. Six three six 815. And we have a red gun rug. This was donated by SDZ Holsters. And as we said, this is perfect for taking to strikers in your range. 636 846.
Is it from the back where it's still dark?
Yeah.
As long as we don't protect it.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Women love those. We have a pink Adidas bag and set of ear protectors. And that's donated by two of our high caliber ladies. And we have 636 799. And we have a pink and white Nike hat, also donated by a high caliber lady. He's got the grip. 636 784. So I like this next one. This is perfect after his demo. A mini Lansky knife sharpener, donated by SDZ Holsters. And we have 636 827. That's it for this one. Thank you, Eric. It was wonderful.
For themselves, their family, or relatives, we have a table in the back. When you leave today, please feel free to sign the form with your name and number. We're having a drawing for a free month of lessons. And if you put your name down for lessons, that's free too.
Thanks, Eric. Coralie is going to show us some more of our models.
Thank you, Marion, Eric, Judith. Sarah's up next. Sarah usually works at White Sands Missile Range. Today, she is on her way to a big meeting in town. Before her meeting, she has to run a few errands. Despite the distractions, Sarah is always conscious of her surroundings and the fact that something bad can happen in seconds. Today, she is carrying her Glock 19, a 9mm caliber, in a Black Hawk outside the waistband paddle holster. The Serpa Black Hawk is a level 2 holster with a trigger finger release. She doesn't get into trouble very often. Thank you, Sarah. Shauna's up next. She tells me it's TGIF, and she is going to work wearing her long skirt and boots in anticipation of a fun evening out a little bit later. When the work week is done, she's going to have a relaxing dinner with Harry, put on her best cowgirl hat, and whirl the night away in some lively line dancing at her favorite country and westerns hangout. As always, she is prepared. She's carrying her car CM9 in 9mm caliber and a toggle inside the waistband holster. This holster, as with most inside the waistband holsters, is a level 1. Shauna is up, and she has been looking forward to going fishing in the mountains since Christmas. She takes an extra long holiday weekend, but unfortunately other people had the same idea and the lake's a little crowded today, so she moved farther down the bank to have some privacy and enjoy the peace and quiet away from the crowds. It's a beautiful day. She takes it all in, all the while consciously aware of what's going on around her. Just as she is about to bait her hook, she glimpses a shadow out of the corner of her eye. There are bears in these woods, wolves too, but it could also be a two-legged predator. Instead of reaching for the fillet knife in her tackle box, she instinctively reaches for her Smith & Wesson Bodyguard in .380 caliber and a locally produced Kydex holster in the small of her back.
I think we should draw for some more door prizes. What do you think? Keep going. See my ninja people here. Okay, we have a pink pancake holster, belt or clip. Holds 9mm, or a .380 Ruger, or 280 6-hour, and can be used for concealed carry. Oh, I gotta draw my own tickets now. 636 834. Do we have a hand up somewhere? No. Can't see. Well, let's try 636 855.
Right there.
There you go. We have another Ageless Spa gift certificate donated by Ageless Medical Spa and Clinic, our very own Desi, one of our high caliber ladies. 636 806. This is another fantastic thing by our own high caliber lady Norma. An awesome jade, carnelian, and tiger eye beads necklace and earring set. You see everybody looking there. 636 776. It's going to look great on you.
I can't see it.
And we have a Pampered Lady gift certificate donated by our own Sarah, another high caliber lady. If you're not familiar with their products, you're in for a treat. 636 848. And next we have a Striker concealed carry class. Now, donated by Striker Shooting World, and enjoy the comfort of the area's only indoor shooting range, 6 days a week. 636 778. Do you see it? And this is an interesting one, a Gum Creek vehicle handgun mount. It can be mounted in a variety of different ways in your vehicle. 636-803. Don't faint, don't faint. And now let's get back to Corley and our great models.
Cheryl's up next. Cheryl is an amateur photographer, and her oldest daughter is getting married next spring. I still don't think she's old enough to have a daughter getting married. She has offered to take the engagement photos, and so she's heading to the Rio Grande to find the best location. She is walking along the river, focused on finding the best spot, but she's always aware of her surroundings. She is prepared for unexpected visitors as the sun goes down with her Sig Sauer 380 caliber semi-automatic. Notice it's in a nice camo pattern, and she is carrying it in a Wilderness brand over-the-shoulder bag. And please note that she is carrying it across her body, making it almost impossible for anyone to grab it. This bag also has a dedicated holster inside, so Cheryl is careful to keep that section free from anything that might keep her from getting to the handgun quickly. Thank you, Cheryl. Sarah is the proud parent of a cat and a dog. She enjoys relaxing at home with her pets after a hard day at work or the gym. I'm loving. Tonight, she is dressed in her PJs and her hair is drying in a turban. She is looking forward to putting her feet up with a glass of iced tea. She just sat down to read when she hears a strange noise. But Sarah is carrying an STI electric in a .45 ACP caliber and a homemade belly band. She is comfortable, ready, and safe, and so is secure. Norma's up, and Norma is getting ready to go on a long motorcycle trip. She is going to participate in the Run for the Wall, which is a cross-country trip to Washington, D.C. It honors the POW, MIA, and KIA from all wars and supports our family military personnel all over the world. She will be traveling with her significant other, Mike, and also her other significant other, which is a Sig Sauer 380 caliber semi-automatic in her level 1 toggle cross-draw holster. Norma has done her homework for this trip. She went to www.handgunlaw.us and checked out the gun laws of every state they're going to cross. Needless to say, this will be a roundabout trip in order to avoid states with, well, shall we say, unfriendly gun laws.
Okay, is everyone tired of door prizes?
No.
Okay, then we'll do some more. We have a black. You keep disappearing on it.
They're there, you just can't see them.
Pardon?
They're invisible.
Yes, well, I know they blend into the night, but gotta be here. A black block range bag donated by Striker Shooting World. Six 840. We have a wonderful jewelry gift here. A beautiful necklace of labradorite and freshwater pearls created and donated by Carlson's Creations. Beverly Carlson, who is another of our high caliber ladies. Did I say that? Okay. 636-837. Okay. We want to be sure ensure that you're wide awake and thirsty for these final 2 regular door prizes. But you must be 21 or older to win. Bottle of Canadian Club whiskey and 2 glasses, donated by a high caliber lady. And it's 636-864. Okay, the next one. Now the next one also must be 21. A bottle of Pinnacle vodka. And I think you should get together with the whiskey winner because they got 2 glasses. And this was donated by a high caliber lady. 636-789.
Okay, draw again.
Pardon? Okay, let's try 636-863. Okay, you all get together here. Okay, now, did everyone turn in their guesses for the number of weapons Joe had concealed on her bottle spot ring? If you haven't, please hold your hand up, and we'll have one of our volunteers collect it and put it in the box. No? Everyone? Okay, then let's let Corley resume with our fashion show.
And Shauna is back up. And Shauna's a bit of a dog lover. She refers to her 4 puppies as her kids. She has just finished another long day of work, but it's such a beautiful afternoon that she asked Joe if they can take their kids for a walk. Of course, the puppies think that's just about the best thing ever, so they head off. Joe and Shauna are both paying close attention to the kids and one another and chatting about their day, but they're also watching their surroundings. Suddenly, one of the dogs, the one who is usually calm and easygoing, bristles and growls at a nearby bush. Luckily, Shauna has practiced for such an event and can protect her family with her Cock 357 Derringer and an ankle holster without ever taking her eyes off of whatever may be behind that bush. And yes, Cock, C-O-P, Inc. is the brand name of this handgun, and it's in a level 1 holster. Here we go. Donna's up, and beneath that very professional persona is really a party girl. Here's Donna all dressed up for an evening out with her favorite guy, and of course he's decked out in his smashing tux too. She's ready to dance the night away. The event will be host to a very diverse group of guests and will run late into the night. Donna always believes in being prepared. To demonstrate that you can be appropriately outfitted for any occasion, she is wearing her Walther PPK in .380 caliber, and she is carrying it in a level 1 crossbreed ankle holster.
Realize I'm up here?
Harry's got under that tuxedo.
Okay, Joe. Where's my Joe? He's all weighed down, so we can't walk with him.
Don't ask me to sprint.
Okay, Joe is about to show us how many concealed weapons he's carrying. What I would like to ask you all to do is count with me.
All right, guys, we're going to start.
Whoa.
Hey!
some of these weapons I'm carrying, guys, this is more for novelty purposes only, just to demonstrate how easy it is to carry some of this stuff with you. A knife like this, I do not recommend you carrying. Check your local laws, please. Next up, what do we have?
Two.
So this is a Colt Agent Double Action 38 Special Revolver. Next up,
Three.
oh, we have a expandable tool.
Let's see what number 4 is.
Number 4, uh-oh, what's this? We have another Microtech. This one's a little bit bigger. This is a Halo. Another out-the-front automatic.
Oh, it's number 5.
Next one, oh yeah, I forgot. I have this is an H&K 45 with a Surefire tactical light attached to it. What is that? Okay. What do we have next? Oh, we have another Surefire item. This is a Mark IV pin. In case somebody needs a tracheotomy or if you have to defend yourself with what you're writing with. Next up, we have a Cold Steel Safe Maker. This is a T-handle knife, double-edged. Again, check your local laws before you carry some of this stuff, folks. Let's see, keep going here. Next up, we have
Number 8.
a Dan Wesson ECO 45 caliber 1911 handgun.
Oops, here comes. Can you find number 9?
Let's see, where is? Oh yeah, another Microtech. This is a fixed blade UTD knife, full serrated in case you need to cut a bunch of stuff. We've also got in my front pocket, I think this is my last firearm. This is a North American Arms Mini Pug in .22 magazine. 10? Keep going here. Oh yeah. Pockets. Anytime you carry anything, whether it's a firearm or just your purse or your phone, you should always have a good flashlight. A good flashlight is worth 10 times any of this other stuff I'm carrying 90% of the time. You've also got, oh, this is kind of a throwback. I have a weighted leather sap. Not too many people carry these anymore, but this thing is a good impact weapon should you need to use it.
Wow.
Then we have, in case you need to write something or not, I have a butterfly knife that happens to look like a set of pens.
13.
See, and if, what else we have here? Oh yeah, I happen to have, oh yeah, a set of brass knuckles.
14.
How many is that, guys?
14.
More.
Oh, is there more?
I have, I think, one more. Oh yeah, in case something really happens. How many is that, guys?
15.
15. Jeez. That sure seems like a lot. You sure that's it? What is that? Oh, one more. I keep forgetting. This is another pen made out of Kevlar. In case we need to, again, write something on the go, or, like Eric was demonstrating, use as an impact weapon against stuff. And guys, I think
16.
I think that's about it, folks. I think I'm carrying
Yeah, I'll put them away, Joe.
I'll start reassembling myself.
After all, can't be too careful in an audience like this, you know? And as he puts each of these weapons away, we would like to explain the definition of weapon under New Mexico law. Anything at all that can cause grave bodily harm is a weapon. Handguns and knives are obviously weapons, but anything that could hurt you can be called a weapon. A pencil, a baseball bat, a slingshot. Even hands, feet, and teeth have been declared lethal weapons under New Mexico law. How long did it take you to equip yourself tonight here, Joe? A while?
It's not for the faint-hearted.
your heart out, Eric. Did you see that?
Well, that guy's worth angels with his bare hands, and I am with all this stuff.
Well, we should have kept count as he put them back. Thank goodness for cargo pants, huh? Excuse me, just because I want you to see that there were 2 correct winners who guessed 16. The first one is, I don't have a first name here, I guess, is Banner. And, let's see. Excuse me, I'm out of order. Okay. There's 2 door prizes. I lost my door prizes. Oh yes, the Ageless Spa gift certificate, donated by Ageless Spa Medical and our own Desi. And the second one is guest number 14, 14 pieces, and that is the Pampered Chef gift certificate, donated by our own Sarah. Oh, you want to know who it is? Elena Cruz, guest 14. Thank you. And now, I'm going to take the tickets who already won, put them back in the basket, so everybody gets a chance at the 3 grand prizes. And I want my smashing guy Harry to come up.
Janet, you can't put me on stage and not expect me to talk.
I was actually expecting you to dance.
It'd be easier if I talk. It'd be prettier.
Okay.
You all need to know, and I'm going to say a little something, but all of this was done by these ladies. There was no help from anyone else, and for the 5 models and the 2 MCs that are on the stage, there's probably about 12 support people behind all this going on. They'll recognize them, but I want to make sure that I thank them. The High Caliber Ladies meets at our store the 3rd Wednesday of every month. Any lady is invited. It's not about shooting. It's not about carrying guns. It's about self-protection. It's about exchanging ideas. They won't talk about themselves, I don't think, but I think that I really want to. It's a very diverse group. There's ladies as young as Shauna, some ladies in their 50s and 60s. We all need protection. It's not just for the people who are interested in it. I think you need to realize the times we live in. So protect yourself, whether it be with the ninjas and Eric's style, whether it be with a weapon. He brought up some great points. But I think something that maybe has gotten overlooked and has been mentioned many, many times, maybe with every model, is situational awareness. And Shauna is always looking around while she's fishing. Donna and Harry are looking around as they're walking to their venue. You need to know what's going on around you. This is going to get you hurt. Amen. Walking to your car, texting, doing things where you're not even looking at your surroundings. That is key. You don't have to have a firearm to protect yourself in those situations that we've seen tonight. So keep that top of mind. Keep your personal safety top of mind. None of us would ever even consider hurting someone else. There's plenty of people out there who think there's nothing wrong with that to get what they want. So that's what we need, all of us, not just ladies and men. There's plenty of guys, I was in a situation just 2 weeks ago where I backed up at less than a half a mile an hour and bumped a car, and that guy was fully ready to take me apart. All I would have had to do is just slightly provoke that situation, and he was ready to go to blows with me. So, I did some verbal judo, or jiu-jitsu, and I settled it down. So, that's all I have to say. I want to thank all of you for coming, of course. You're a fantastic audience. This is their second time they've done this, and believe me, from the first time was excellent, and this time has gone way over the top with all the great door prizes they had. There's 3 more grand prizes to go. I'll shut up, I'll draw the numbers.
Okay, our first grand prize. No. Just kidding. Our first grand prize is a wine and chocolate treasure chest, wine, spicy chocolates, some wine glasses, must be over 21, blah, blah, blah. Donated by Chocolate Chick.
In case you're wondering, this is the chocolate chick. That chocolate comes from Switzerland, not from Sam's Club. She makes all of these things herself.
Not the one.
No, all the chocolate things.
636-810. Our second grand prize was donated by Striker Shooting World. And it's a concealed carry, C-A-R-R-I-E, purse. It's a great prize, ultimate for your concealed carry wardrobe.
Solid leather. This is like a $300 purse. So one of you guys that win it, you're going to
636-780. No? Okay, I guess we'll draw again.
Oh, hold on.
We found
Should have powdered my forehead, but man, the hair is horrible.
And our final grand prize is a handmade quilt, created and donated by our very own talented, high-caliber lady, Peggy. It's beautiful. You have to see this. I think it's and our number is 636-834. Is it out there? No? Okay, Gary, you're not done.
Okay.
What's your number? Draw me.
Who said that?
Who's it?
636-820. Carrie, thank you.
And Marion and I would like to add our thanks to everyone who's put so much time and effort into this program. First of all, our models. Donna, come on up. Donna. Norma. Sarah. Sharon. And Shauna. Ladies, you did such a terrific job. Take another bow. appreciation for all of your work tonight.
Marion and Corley spent hours and hours and hours and hours and lots of energy and expertise on the right things to say to the pollsters, etc. We really, really appreciate everything they did, and I know they just wanted to say thank you to both Marion and to Corley, but we also want to invite you to our Wednesday meeting. We've got an awesome program. We have a former FBI agent who's going to be speaking on women in law enforcement and state of terrorism. So please join us this coming Wednesday. There's flowers on the back table. Thank you, Miss Marion.
Thank you. And we have that special bouquet for the spark plug of our group. Without that person, things get forgotten and just do not get done. A good spark plug keeps the whole organization running enthusiastically, and our spark plug has been Donna. She kept us on track and motivated every second of this project. We can't thank you enough. Our very special help tonight was Eric Golden and his ninjas. They also provided security for our props in the dressing room. We weren't worried about the models. They know how to take care of themselves. But the ninjas also delivered the door prizes for us. We affectionately call them the Ninja Express. And Joe Pfeiffer, stand up, Joe. You were so well armed and dangerous.
We'd also have other people in this project we'd like to thank. The overall, and would you please stand? The overall program coordinator, Laura. Our organizational committee, Donna, Sarah, Norma, Shauna, Cheryl, Laura, Tricia, Corley, and myself. And we have our door greeters, Heather, Peggy, and the ninjas. Our refreshment committee, and I was hoping that you were all going to stand here. I don't know where you are. They're all in the back. Of course, they're supposed to be in the back. Our refreshment committee was Pat, Desi, and several of the high caliber ladies. I wish you could wave for sure. We had our dressing room helpers, Tricia, Tara, and Lady Ninjas. We'd like to thank Danielle for all her work on our publicity flyer. And all the individuals who wish to remain anonymous. Our heartfelt thanks to all the folks who so generously donated door prizes. They made this event so much fun. This is, there's a list in your program, and we hope you will support them with your business. And we also want to go out to the back table. You will be able to meet them and greet them.
And of course to Neil Moore and his staff here at Good Samaritan. We couldn't have done it without them. Also our congratulations to the winners of the door prizes. We hope you all have had as much fun tonight as we had putting it all together. Please join us in the back for whatever remaining refreshments there are to meet the ladies and look at the holsters and the gear that they demonstrated tonight. They will be in the back of the room, or I guess actually out in the lobby. Thank you so much for coming this evening.
Yeah, see you. Have a good one.